Hi guys, I've got a really easy recipe for a no-bake chocolate cheesecake, and it is good too. So with just a few ingredients, we're going to get this together, and I think y'all are going to really like this recipe. So y'all stick around, and let's make a chocolate cheesecake. Like I got all my ingredients here. I've got 16 ounces of cream cheese, fourth a cup of sour cream. I got a teaspoon of vanilla, a cup of powdered sugar, and I've got 9 ounces of melted semi-sweet chocolate, and my sweet tea. Well, I don't guess that's part of it, but yeah, I had to have my sweet tea when I'm making pie, so. Anyways, I've got everything else. So let's get started on this, guys. This is real easy. Now I went ahead and mixed some of this up. The 16 ounce cream cheese. I'm going to mix it up just a little bit better. Now I've got a cup of powdered sugar. And I'm just going to put a little bit at a time because this is probably going to go everywhere. I'm going to put the rest of my powdered sugar. And I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. But I'm going to turn y'all off because I know y'all don't want to listen to this. So I'll be right back. I've got my cream cheese and my cup of powdered sugar, and I've got it mixed up pretty good here. It looks pretty smooth. Now I'm going to add my fourth cup of sour cream. And I'm going to mix it up too. Now I'm going to add my teaspoon of vanilla. Mix that up. Now all we got left is our melted chocolate. And like I said, recipe calls for 9 ounces. Now I'm going to tell you what I had in my pantry. I only had 4 ounces of the semi-sweet baking chocolate. That's a whole package, which equals out to 4 ounces. But I buy my chocolate chips, semi-sweet chocolate chips in bulk. So I just made up the rest of the 5 ounces with semi-sweet chocolate chips. So that's how I got this mixture. I just done, what I had in my pantry that would equal out to 9 ounces of melted chocolate. So I'm going to put this in here. Now it's cooled off. You don't want to put melted chocolate that you just got out of the microwave or off your double boiler in there. So I'm going to get all this in here. This is going to be good. So if I can get it all in there. Now, if I wouldn't have had that 4 ounces of baking chocolate, I'd have probably just went ahead and used 9 ounces of my chocolate chips, my semi-sweet, because I've done that before and it works just as well. You can use bittersweet chocolate if you want to. Okay. Now I'm going to mix that up real good. Now guys, I'm going to keep mixing this. I want it to be really smooth and creamy and fluffy. So I'm going to keep mixing and I'll be back when I get done. Okay, I got my graham cracker crust out of the refrigerator. I had made it and I put it in there to let it set up and cool. So there it is. What I'm going to do is I've got some caramel ice cream topping right here. And it's going to go in the bottom of this crust. So yeah, if the chocolate cheesecake wasn't enough, this caramel's going to set it off. And I'm just going to kind of spread it around in the bottom. Just a little bit. Now when you cut this pie, which you got to keep it in the refrigerator anyways, but when you cut this pie, that caramel is going to be kind of ooey and gooey, but that's okay. It's really going to be good. I'm going to try to get this spread around without tearing my crust up. When I make my graham cracker crust, you know, when I worked in the school cafeteria, we used to make big old pans of cheesecake for the kids, and big old sheet pan full. So you can imagine how much graham cracker crust we'd have to make for it. And you couldn't make that crust where it has much butter in it, and when it's set up you couldn't cut the crust, so it'd be kind of crumbly when you take that cheesecake out, and it was so good. That cheesecake at school was so good. Okay, I've got the caramel spread out. Now I've got my cheesecake filling here. I'm just going to kind of dab it on there. Now if I've got more, it seems like an awful little pie crust for all this cheesecake. We'll see. I'm just going to spread that around a little bit. And it's going to sit up really good because you need to put it in the refrigerator for at least 3 to 4 hours. But of course this one's going to be sitting in the refrigerator overnight till tomorrow after church. We'll have it with our lunch, or after, of course, if I had it my way, I'd eat dessert first, but for the kids' sake and the grandkids, I better eat lunch first and then dessert. I get myself in trouble. But this is just a really easy, no-bake dessert, and it is rich. You can't eat a big old piece of it. A little bitty piece is sufficient enough. I tell you, when it's this hot, you just do not want to turn that oven on because it heats your house up so much. That's pretty full. I might save the rest of this and make maybe a little cheesecake for me, Mr. Brown, for later in the week. I could make that probably thicker, but I tell you, this stuff is rich, so then you got the caramel on the bottom. But anyways, there is the no-bake chocolate cheesecake with caramel on the bottom. And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it sit up, and then in the morning or at lunchtime we'll slice it up and maybe we'll see what it tastes like. I'll even bring you along for the taste test. But I've had this before, I've made it before, and it is really good. So anyways, I'm going to put the lid on it, put it up till tomorrow, and if y'all like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. I think you'll really like it. It's easy, it's good, it's rich. Share it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because Miss Lori has a lot of things to show y'all and share with you. So y'all come back and see me. So till next time, God bless everybody.